Say that again.
First thing you gotta do is clean your hands. Which is foreign to some people. But you need to clean them. And you get you a little syringe and you put 1 cc of air in it. Okay? Get your stethoscope and you put it on. And then you put your hand on the stethoscope so you can warm it up so that the baby don't get all twitchy on the, especially when they're sleeping. And you got the end of the feeding tube. And you kink the bottom of it and you pop the little top off. Put your syringe inside there and you can let the kink go. Then you put the syringe on the top of her belly and you listen for a gurgle when you rapidly push the air in. If you hear the gurgle, you know that the feeding tube is at the bottom of the, or in the stomach. And then try to draw a little bit of the air back out just so she don't have it sitting on her little belly. And you can put the lid back, keep the cap back on for now so stuff don't get pushed out. So now we know the feeding tube's in right, we gotta mix her food. So we take breast milk that Jim will video Irene doing next.
Woo! Woo!
Not.
So you get her a little formula that the doctor they want her to have. 1 teaspoon of formula mixed with 65 milliliters of breast milk.
What kind of formula is it?
Enfamil Premium Infant Formula. Then we pop the cap back on and we shake it real good.
What calorie count does it make?
27, 30 calories per ounce because we're going to add safflower
Louder
oil.
when you jump in.
So we get the formula mixed in real good and now we got to add safflower oil, which is what we got in here. We add a half of a milliliter of safflower oil.
From the bakery department. Safflower oil.
Has 120 calories per tablespoon. So then we put that in there. And then we shake that real good. Now she's got to get her Prilosec with this feeding too, so I've got that out. We'll have to give her that before.
Which Joe dispenses every day for the days, 24 hours on the schedule.
And then we got to get some sterilized water to flush her feeding tube out when we give her medicine. So I get 2 milliliters of that. And get all the air out of the syringe. Okay, so now we're ready to give her medicines. Come on right here. So we pinch the little tube off again. Pop the cap off the feeding tube.
There's the alarm to let us know every 3 hours we have to feed her, and Joe puts it on both of our phones so we don't miss it if we happen to fall asleep or something.
So we put the medicine on the end of the syringe, and I always like to make sure that I'm doing it right. Yep. Okay. So now we just ease this in. Well, nice and slow so it don't go too fast on her little belly. Okay, and then we gotta flush it behind with water because sometimes the medicines are too thick for the feed pump to push through. So now we're gonna push that through.
She has to be elevated.
And we're gonna kink the hose and pull that off. And I want to just go ahead and hook up the feed tube while I'm at it. Alright, now that we've got this all mixed up, we open the top to our feed bag and pour the mixed up food in there. There you go. Now I like to get the air out, makes it easier. Make sure she don't get any air in her little belly. Push the kit lid down on that good. Alright. We'll turn this power on this. And we press keep settings. And I've got to adjust the feed because I put 66 on this one because we're giving her 65.5 milliliters of volume each time. So you got to alternate it back and forth. So we've got 65 there, and we hit enter. So we got 65 millimeters of food being put in it and 65 millimeters per hour. So it'll take an hour for her to feed. So we've checked placement. We gave her her medicine. We got the food in. We got the tube hooked up. And so now we just hit run. And it'll pump all that food in her nice little warm belly.
Anything
And that's
you're
it.
missing?
That's
Nope.
on the list.
And then we got the list over here, everything, so we have to check everything off as we do it. So at 6 p.m. we gave her, I can't say it, but it's basically Prilosec.
Describe all the medicines.
And then she takes at 8 o'clock furosemide, which is her Lasix. Then at 9 o'clock she takes her enalapril, which is for her heart. It's her heart medicine, make her heart beat a little bit more complete. And that's 9 o'clock's also when we have to weigh her. And then we check her blood pressure, or not her blood pressure, but her breaths per minute, describe how they are, and take her temperature every 8 hours. And that's the life.
And basically, what is she doing over here?
Sleeping
And eating.
Elevated.
and eating. And we got to keep her elevated because she's got reflux from the heart issues.
30 minutes after.
So she's got to be observed while she's eating to make sure she's not gagging. And 30 minutes after she eats. And she's resting good right now. She's had a good day.
The miracle of modern medicine.
Yep.
Any last words, Irene?
We also have to steam all the syringes, steam all the bottles, keep it all clean so that all the material stays sterile. Everybody has to wash their hands if they touch any of it. And we have to have other people around to do all the other stuff because we don't have time to do everything and this. And we thank you.